Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Millionaire Mindset Mondays. I'm Jan Carmanico Reeves, your host, and we are here every Monday night at 6 p.m. live. And then eventually you'll see these recordings on my YouTube channel, Investing with Jan. So make sure that you subscribe to that if you want to catch up on videos that you might have missed. And tonight we have with us André Dénommée.
Dénommée, yes.
Get my French accent going. It's been a while. From AD Property Management in Kingston. So, Andre, if you would like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your background and your company.
Sounds good. But first, thanks for having me on your show. Really appreciate this. Appreciate the opportunity to have a crowd of people like-minded to listen to us tonight. So thanks for having me. Yes, my name André Dénommée. I'm in Kingston, Ontario, 25 years veteran. At some point, I got transferred to Kingston and with the military, and I decided that Kingston was going to be my home. So yeah, so I stayed here after retirement. So basically, I started my business at the beginning of 2021. Something called COVID hit in 2020, and we were working from home. So it kind of just happened by accident that I started my business because I always wanted to be uh, investing in real estate. So while I was having a little bit of time on my hands, I transformed my own house into a legal duplex. And then I said, okay, so am I going to take care of my tenants? So I'm going to hire a company, and I decided I will take care of my tenants. I said, okay, so if I do it for myself, can I offer my service to other people? And my answer is, okay, yeah. So that's just happened by accident. And now we're 100% deliberate. We are a one-stop shop in Kingston. We are, of course, property managers, but we are doing property maintenance, grass maintenance, renovation. We really specialize in Lego Secondary Suite. We are the Lego Secondary Suite experts in Kingston. I'm not saying we are the only one, but we are part of the experts. We have done, I think it's 18 in the last 3 years and a half. So we are really, we have a really good system in place. We have a grass maintenance division, cleaning division, junk removal division, and really shortly, we're working on it right now. It's to start to manage short-term rental. So when I say one-stop shop is we have all the services that can feed through the property management, but we also feeding the, providing services to the general population. So anybody that has a house, gonna cut grass. They're gonna have to clean their house. There will be some maintenance to do around. Sometimes they go to renovation. So when I used to say one-stop shop for investors, now we're just one-stop shop for all your property needs. We still work a lot with investors. That's our main clientele, but we also work with the general population, which is really nice. We're getting well known in the community now, and yeah, it's been a fun journey. So if I go back to January 6, 2021 is when I actually registered a business to today, March 3rd, 2025. It's been a process, and I'm really, really happy and proud of what we have built so far. So we're doing well. We're happy with this.
That's amazing. 18 in the last 2 years?
Yeah, no,
No?
not 2 years, about 3 years and a half. So
Okay.
myself, I started my real estate investing journey in 2020 in the fall, November in 2020. And now I have five legal duplexes in Kingston that I did by myself. So when I said that my business happened just by accident, it just happened. And then people start to see that I was doing work for myself. And then I started, can you install an over-the-range microwave? Can you change this? And at some point, I received a phone call, can you do my Lego Sony Suite? Yes. So happened a little bit by accident, but now we are 100% deliberate in what everything we're doing. All these other services that have been added, it's all to feed. I call the AD property management, the property management part, I call it the mothership of the business. So it's all to feed the mothership. And
Right.
so
It
yeah,
should
it's
be
work.
ADU property management.
Maybe I could. So yeah, everything is now has a purpose, and you know the cleaning, the grass maintenance, the property maintenance. When I'm going to open the short-term rental, it's all services that I need to provide to these owners. So we have everything in house to be able to be self-sufficient and provide a Class A service.
Wonderful. Yeah, that's just what an investor wants, right? Like just
You call one-stop shop. You call one phone number, and you have everything under the same roof. So that's what we have.
wonderful. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm sure you're very, very, very busy.
It's yeah, it's getting very busy, which is good. So we can always expand, and which is perfect. We're ready to expand more. So expand, we are part of Well Genius, so we
Yes.
talk about expand. So that's my theme of the year this year: expand the business. So we
Expand. Yes,
and I
very
would
good.
say that the first 2 months of the year, if everything is keeping going that way, that's gonna be the breakthrough year.
Yes, excellent. Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
wonderful. So, when I asked you, what's the one lesson or insight from your real estate investing journey that you'd like to share with the Millionaire Mindset Monday listeners, you said building your team is the most important part. So, do you want to expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, so I will expand on that, and then I will tell you a personal story. So
Hmm.
people sometimes think they can do everything by themselves. Investors that want to save some money and say, you know what, I'm going to skip the property management fees. I'm going to self-manage. That's a really good idea on paper. In real life, when you need to run after your tenants because they haven't paid, when you need to actually do a walkthrough, the notices, uh, service calls, that's when it's not becoming very comfortable for an investor. So building your team, to me, for an investor, let's say I'm in Kingston, investor from Toronto, as properties with us, we are the team because we're a one-stop shop. But when I call my plumber, I don't do plumbing, but when I call my plumber, I am somebody on the phone. It's not like a new client that there's no relationship and now in 2 weeks. So when I call my plumber and I say I have a situation, but I have a plumber that day, and so the importance of building my team for me, for my business, was my priority number one. Not just employees, the people that I need outside the business, outside the service that we're offering. But as an investor, that's here it comes my personal story. Uh, I decided to invest in St. John's, Newfoundland. It's something like 3,000 kilometers away from here. And I started to build my team because I wanted to build a team over there. And when the investor is saying, yeah, you want to manage my properties, but you manage your own. You're right. My company manage my own properties. You're absolutely right. So then by investing somewhere else, then I can say I'm also a passive investor with buildings in another province, but I need to build my team. So in the first 6 months, I fired two contractors because they were not responsive, they were not communicating, they were not delivering. So sometimes you need to let go people until I have actually found the right one. So I'm building my team over there. So I have a real estate agent, I have my lawyer over there, I have my general contractor, I have a property manager over there because I believe in property management. So I'm building my team over there. So I feel better about my investment, and I will probably invest more there. So me on the personal side, building my team in another province, I can actually talk about that to potential investors that are saying, you know what, we're out of town. I can maybe not necessarily put them at ease all together, but I can talk about my personal story that I have over there. And I can then talk about the services that I offer, how important my team is for me, and what type of team that I'm working with. So the team is everything. If you're an investor, you don't have a good mortgage broker, you're going to lose deals. If you don't have a good real estate agent that the mindset is on the investment side, you're
Right.
going to miss deals. You're going to be misled. It just The team is not just your plumber, your electrician, your HVAC. It's everything around what we're doing. So that's why I said the importance of building your team is to me is the number one priority.
Yeah, accountant, lawyer, like they all have to
All of
be
them.
investor focused, right?
Yes.
To make your business successful.
Yes, absolutely.
And that I think that's the power of our community is referrals, right? Because
Yes.
yeah, when people find somebody who's really good, then like it's great to be able to reach out to.
You build relationships. That's when I go shopping at Rona and I see Jerry in the flooring department. Well,
Hmm.
Jerry come talks to me. I take 5, 10 minutes, talk to Jerry. But maybe Jerry's gonna call me and say, "Hey, Andre, the flooring you really like is at 50% off right now."
Yep,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? So it's
Jerry's part
building
of your
these.
team, right?
Yes, it's building your relationships, and
Yeah.
it's not just in real estate investment; it's in life in general. You need to build your relationships and your team, and that's what matter.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've got a girl at Home Depot that works on the contractor dress that I
So you
can
know what
call
I'm
up.
talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. It's wonderful. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, yeah. So that's so are you building a property management company in New Brunswick as well? Nova
The
Scotia?
Newfoundland,
Newfoundland. Newfoundland.
no,
I knew it was out there somewhere.
no,
Yeah.
but there's Saint John, and there's Saint John's. I've been educated, and because I was saying Saint John, Newfoundland, and I've been educated that apostrophe S is very important. So
Oh,
Saint
okay.
John's, I pronounce
Okay.
the S now. So,
Okay. Okay. So
so
are
am
you
I
building a
building a
property
property
management team there?
management division over there? My answer is not yet.
Not yet.
Building my team.
Right.
If you want to actually offer a good service, you need to be ready to offer the good service.
Right.
So it's for me, I have the platform that I need. I have my system in place to manage properties across Canada. So if I would like to open a division in any province, I have the system in place. That's fine. Uh, but to me, what is important right now is in that market, but first, I don't know if you've been to St. John's in your life. If
I have
not,
not.
you need
No.
to go there. And when you go there, when my Airbnb is going to be ready, you tell me you have a place to go. But it's a total different. I don't know if you have Newfoundland people listening at this, but
Yeah.
if you have Newfoundland people, they're going to appreciate what I'm going to say. It's a total different rhythm of life. You put one foot on the street, on the asphalt, on the actual street, everybody stops. You go through. Try it in Toronto just for fun. So gotta run you over. Now it's a different pace in life. I love it, and that's why I started to buy properties over there. And at some point, yes, I want to open a division of my company over there. With all my system in place, I will be able to actually offer the service over there. But the importance of building the team, and that's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, that's what's happening.
Yeah, very good. Absolutely, it's a totally different culture out there. Right? My
I
mother's from
just
Nova
love it.
Scotia, and it's just, Nova
You know
Scotia,
what I'm
New
talking
Brunswick,
about.
Newfoundland. It's all that, yeah, that same,
Yep.
yeah, just
You know
slow.
what I'm talking about. It feels so good.
Yes, yes, yes. They're wonderful, wonderful people.
Yes.
Yeah. Um, so, how do you believe that your unique skills or expertise could complement a JV partnership? And you had said that as a working partner, you have all the resources in place and your company, AD Property Management for ADUs.
Or ADUs, yeah.
Yeah.
Little
AD
twist
for
to it.
ADUs, right? Yeah.
So yeah, so once again, the team, the internal team that I have everybody in place that is able to take the load of new projects. So, you know, right now in the next 4 months, we have four legal secondary suite that's going to start one per month that's going to start. So once these projects are started, we get at different stages, and it just going into the next one, and then you have the plumber, the HVAC, the electrician that go to work in one project. So you go on the
On to the
next one,
next.
and then you
Yeah.
come back. It's just management. I love to do project management, and don't want to be, I don't love myself that much, but I'm good at this. So let's put it that way. And so yeah, we can take the load for investors. We have, yeah, let's say you would like to invest in Kingston. Say, Andre, I would like to invest in Kingston. I said, no problem. I will go find you a property. So I go with my real estate agent that is investor minded. We're going shopping. Then I'm fine. Of course, we have a conversation, your budget, what you would like, blah, blah, blah. But once we're getting going, I'm going to find a property that I will suggest. And if you say, let's do it, but then I get the designer to get the plans. I make sure that to bring the inspector in there. If you don't have a mortgage broker, I'm going to refer you to one that I work with that I'm really comfortable with. Uh, and then we go through the permit application process. We do the full renovation. We go through we do everything legal with the city. We go with a permit because that's the only way to do it. You can cut corners and don't do it right, but
Mhm.
if you get caught, it's going to cost you more time and money. So we do everything legal through the city. Add some time to the project, but it's totally worth it. So we go through all the inspections. We bring the project to the end. The inspector comes to give the occupancy permit. We can move people in there. But then we find the tenants. We're gonna cut the grass. We're going to manage the property. If there's a service call, we are doing the service call. We're doing 100% of everything. We are doing the bookkeeping for you. Everything is accounted for. We give you your building statement. Everything is in order. You take your building statement, you go see your accountant at the end of the year. So we give 100% service to our clients. So we really want them to contact us and they can sit on their couch zapping the TV if they want. They can go out for dinner with their wife or husband. They can do whatever they want while we're managing the whole thing. And once I see it now, once the trust, because trust is very important. Once the trust is there, but then sky is the limit. We just keep going, and we have repeating clients, which is fantastic.
Well, and referrals, I'm sure too,
Yeah,
right? Like you really can, like if you want to buy a property in Kingston, Andre's your guy. Like
I
just
will be your person. Unless you don't want to work with me, it's totally up to you. But I think you're missing out if you're not.
you really will from finding the property to
We do, yeah. So that's from A to Z. We do everything in the middle. So.
yeah. Wow, that's amazing. That's really amazing. Yeah. Um, so you're not partnering with these people though. You're just providing a service.
So yeah, okay, that's a good question. So yes and no. So we are certainly could your question is about joint venture.
Hmm.
That's what I'm hearing. So can we do
Hmm.
joint venture? Absolutely, we can do it. Have we done joint venture yet? The answer is no. Can we do it? Yes, we have everything in place. Uh, it just we didn't explore that avenue just yet.
Hmm.
Uh, but me being part of Well Genius, I know people outside of Kingston a bit more. And as you expand your circle, but
Right.
then and people see what you're doing and they see that you're consistent in what you're doing, but then that's going to open possibilities to joint venture. I've
Absolutely.
Could I have started joint venture before? The answer is yes. Was it my focus? The answer is no. So in 2025, I think that's going to be a good opportunity for me to actually have a conversation about that
Yeah,
because
for
we have everything in place to be able to do it. We just haven't tried it yet because I was focusing on other stuff, right?
well,
So
on building your team, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so now you have the good solid team and so anybody who's looking to invest in Kingston, obviously. Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's you bring a lot to the table, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
As the working partner, we certainly have everything in place to make sure that the passive investor, you know, can actually be passive.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Go out for dinner.
Go out for
Go on
dinner, go to
vacation.
watch a movie, do whatever you want. We have you covered.
Yeah, that's excellent. So, if you were looking for a joint venture partner, um, in your opinion, what's the key to a successful joint venture partnership?
I talked about relationship earlier. It's all about, I wouldn't just partner with someone because I want to partner with someone. I would certainly have multiple conversation with that someone and make sure that our values are in line.
Yeah.
Because if the values are not in line, that's going to clash. And I can deal with conflicts. Everybody can. I hate conflicts. I do not like drama. I just want to have a good rapport with the people I work with. It's the same thing with my employees. I build a culture of family-oriented culture. We are the AD family. You're coming part of the team. It's a family, and I'm not saying that just because I want to look cool on TV or on YouTube. Or was in the military. The people that I was working with, there was a family. I coach hockey, rep hockey for 25 years. My hockey team, that was a family. Nobody was touching the family, and my business is the same way. So if you are coming and work with me, we are a passive investor, I'm your active partner, we're gonna have to be like family. So to me, it's so important to screen your people. So if I'm going to work with an investor, we need to be like-minded. We need to have the same values. That's really important for me. So building that relationship with that possible investor is gonna be key for me. It's both
Absolutely.
ways, right? So maybe someone that would like to work with me say, you know what? No, we really want to, I don't like to say that, but cheap out on the project and cut corners and stuff like that. But we don't feel like you're going to give us that opportunity to cut corners. I would say you're absolutely right, because I think cut corners gonna it's gonna
In the
hurt us in
long
the
run.
long
Yeah.
run. So you don't
Hmm.
want to cut corners. You want to do it right. So yes, it goes both ways, right? So that would be the biggest takeaway from me for it would be to make sure I have someone to work with that we are like-minded.
Yeah, you really have to align with,
You have
with
to.
your
Otherwise, there would
values,
be conflicts
goals.
no matter what. So
Yeah.
why would you
Yeah.
want conflict? And people, my oldest daughter, I can always joke she loves drama. The younger generation they feed themselves. I just hate it. I don't want it.
Yeah. And well, the older you get, the more you don't want drama, right? Like you just
No time for that.
no energy,
No,
right?
no,
No.
we can spend our energy and time on all kinds of different things instead of trying to deal with drama. Conflicts will happen. It's normal, but it cannot be just conflicts all the time. So that's why the screening of partners is very important.
And lots and lots and lots of conversations before you
Yeah,
get into the what ifs, right? If
yeah. And
for
that's when your lawyer is so important. Your accountant is so important. We're talking about the team. We're talking about this. It's key.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. That's the rest of my questions here. iPad locked.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, you talked a little bit about your investing history with your and where do you want to go next now that you've done a bunch of duplexes and
So I like to see these smaller projects as my future personal bank.
mm-hmm,
When you refinance and it's, that's the way I see it. So I started with these small projects because that's what I could do. And I've been on my own when I say that I own 14 doors, I own 100% of 14 doors. So but the next step is multifamily. I have to. You know what I'm talking about. You're in the multifamily space.
mm-hmm,
So the day that I'm going to launch myself to say, okay, let's go multifamily, I cannot do it by myself.
right.
So once again, partnership, teams. So that's the next step to get into the multifamily space. Is it going to happen in 2025? I'm not sure yet. There's all kinds of stuff. My portfolio is all shifting and going from B lenders to A lenders and all kinds of 2025 was the big year when it comes to financing. So is the multifamily is going to happen in 2025? Hopefully. If it's happening, it's going to probably be in the Q4 of the year. But it's the next step to get into multifamily.
Absolutely. And likely partnerships to
Yeah,
do that. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to do it by myself. I'm the type of person that doesn't like to ask. So I will have to put myself outside of my comfort zone and actually talk to potential partners because it's a mindset that I need to put myself into and say, okay, you know what? There's nothing wrong about asking investors, partners, if they want to partner with you. I know there's nothing wrong. I just need to actually dive in it. So it's a mindset process that I'm gonna have to work on, which is perfect. But mindset is really powerful, as you know. So so yeah, but we are on the
You have
Millionaire
to,
Mindset Monday, so mindset is really
that's right.
important.
So the thing is, you have to change your mindset around asking them to be your partner, to offering them an opportunity, right?
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
because really what you're doing for them is you're helping them, right?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
together it's a win-win
Exactly.
because
That's so easy to say.
just flip that mindset around. You are actually offering them a
Yeah.
wonderful opportunity because they don't have all the skills that you have, right?
And they don't need to have them because
And
I'm
they
there.
don't need to have them. That's
Yeah.
right. And so you're going to help them make money in real estate investing, like
Hmm.
way better returns then. And so just flip that mindset
Yeah.
around.
2025 is the year.
Yeah.
We're alive, so I made a commitment to
There we
myself
go.
now.
You put it out to the universe. That's
Exactly.
right. That's
But you
right.
know what? I've been to two, I'm a Well Genius member for the last 14 months. I've been to two Expand conference. I'm going in Edmonton in May. Are you going in May?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay, so
I signed up for
mindset.
Portugal though.
Oh, okay, I can't blame you then. So I decided, I committed that I want to be in these big rooms with a lot of people that are, have the investor mindset. So I would say that going to these events is helping me a lot. Networking and so one person that I've been networking with is she's now a Well Genius member, and we're going to do a project together here in Kingston. So
Awesome.
anyways, I don't want to get into all kinds of details, but yeah, so just meeting people, talking to people. It's not a joint venture, but yeah, so she's not from Kingston, and we're gonna work together on a project. So stay tuned for more details.
That's
That's really
exciting.
exciting. I'm we are I think, but once again, we spend a lot of time talking. We talked on the phone few times. She came in Kingston to visit me last fall, and I showed her two of my projects that I had on the go. So she saw what type of projects I was doing, and then she came at the Expand in December. We spent a lot of time talking. So the relationship, is made. But then when I contacted her, I said, I have this deal. She said, I'm in. She didn't think 25 times. She didn't tell me, give me 2 weeks. She said, I'm in. So that was great.
And it's not even so much about the numbers. It's more about the person, right?
Yeah, we get along well. The
Yeah,
trust is there because she actually saw some of my projects,
right.
and the fact that we spend a lot of time talking, communicating about values, everything fits, and the number is going to be good too. So at the end of the day, she did not even hesitate. She said, I'm in, and there we
That's
go.
yeah, that's wonderful. Because the numbers, I mean, people present numbers, but you can't guarantee any of those numbers,
No.
right? So many, a million things could change between,
Yep.
year one and year five. But I think what you have to do is trust the experienced working partner that is going to use strategies to make it work
Yep.
and hopefully, deliver better numbers than even was
Hmm.
projected, even if challenges come up, right?
Yeah. No, for sure. Because when you look at that, COVID brought everything up.
Hmm.
Rent, price of houses, name them all. Everything went up. And then it crashed because of interest rate. But the rent is going lower too. I don't know about where you live, but
A
for us in
little
Kingston,
bit,
we
a little
feel it.
bit.
It's
Yeah.
shifting. It's coming down.
Hmm.
And last year was there was a lot of expectation management with my investors. And when we were getting to the point, okay, we it's time to increase rent. My advice was don't, because if we
Hmm.
increase rent, then we're going to be above market. Most likely, we're going to lose these tenants, and I will get less money than what you had before the increase.
Right.
So you need to know your market to be able to advise your people properly. So
Hmm.
it's it's easy to inflate numbers, but if you inflate numbers to your potential investors and numbers don't work, but then you lost that trust.
Exactly.
So when I talked about to my partner, when I talked about the after repair value, I actually called my part of my team, my appraiser, and we talked about that. And he said that the new values should be around this. So I didn't inflate the number. I put the number that the I think is a bit low, but I took that number to pitch the deal because that would have been easy for me to say 15, 20,000 more than what he told me.
Hmm.
But then I may lose my credibility in front of that person. And I don't want that because trust is everything. When that project is completed and she's happy, we're gonna do more.
Under promise,
So
over deliver.
she win, I win, everybody win.
Yep.
So it's
Absolutely.
important.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, and I find getting to know people because I have been traveling, just, was on the cruise. And when you spend, that much time with people, you really get to know them. Like as wonderful as, expand events are and meetups and all those kind of things, it's difficult to it's the start of a conversation, but
Yeah.
you really have to grow the relationship from
Mhm.
you're not going to do a deal with somebody that you just met at a
Of course.
conference or something,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah. You need
yeah.
to build that rapport and that trust. The
Hmm.
trust is so important.
And having people to my home, going to their homes and really, getting to know them.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah, you get to know their values.
Hmm.
Yeah, and make sure that things align, right? That
Yep. It's
yeah,
so key.
absolutely. Well, that's great. So 2025 multifamily, you put it out to the world.
That's yeah. So, but before that, I need to work on my mindset.
Yes,
Huh?
absolutely.
And no, 2025 is already great, and it's just going to get better. And I see this year as my launching pad to actually be ready to really talk about multifamily. So that's the goal.
That's wonderful. And still working on expanding your business out into
So
Newfoundland?
the business, the short-term rental management part, I call them division, multiple division. It's the last one I'm going to add for now because then I need to grow. It's good to have division, but you need to grow them. And
Right.
that my focus is to grow, to expand them throughout the year. So property management is doing great, renovation is doing great, cleaning is doing great. The other one, when we talk about grass maintenance, I need to grow this. There's all kinds of stuff that need to grow, but we're set up to grow. That was Last year was not a good time to grow all these other divisions. This year is the time to grow them. So that was really, I had focus on the property management, the renovation, the cleaning divisions that were the focus. Now
Hmm.
that everything is going up, then we're going to take the little brother and sisters and bring them up. That's a goal.
Very good. Very, very good. Sounds like it's going to be a very successful year.
So far, so good.
A year of growth,
Year of growth. That's the plan,
including mindset.
including mindset.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold you accountable for that.
You will, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm pretty good at the whole mindset thing. Working on that a long time. Well, that's wonderful. Anything else you'd like to share with the listeners?
When you are a real estate investor, stick to your guns. G- Go with your feeling. You need to be comfortable and happy in what you're doing. So if you're being a real estate investor just because you want more money, the money is a result. It's not a process.
Mm.
So enjoy the process, because if you don't enjoy the process, the money worth nothing. And you may not get the money at the end. So I I don't remember a day that I woke up that I was not happy to go to work, go invest and do my stuff. And I'm not saying that just because I want to look cool. I really seriously I don't recall a day that I was not happy getting up to actually go in my car, drive to the office, come to the office, because I get along with my employees too. So the family oriented culture that we have. So stick to your guts. Make sure you enjoy what you're doing, and because if you're not enjoying it, that's going to be painful, and there's absolutely no fun, and you will not be successful. So make sure you enjoy what you're doing. If you don't like to invest, find something else.
Yeah.
if you
Or
if you enjoy doing it, make sure you do it with the right people. Build your team.
or just be a passive investor if
That too.
if you don't
Yes.
enjoy it. Let your money work for you. Leave it to the experts who love what they do. Who, not how, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So you still can invest, just you can be the
In a different way. So
the
I have
passive part.
the active mindset, right? So that's what I am, an active one. So absolutely good point. If you don't like the brick and mortar that much, you can still invest. Yes,
The
absolutely,
tenants
as a
and
passive.
toilets, if you don't want to, right?
Everybody talks about toilet, but you know what? It's not the first call we receive. It's not just about toilets.
Oh no, no, no. No, but if you don't want to do the day-to-day things, then
No, of course.
yeah, partner with an active partner who loves to do it.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's certainly a great avenue to take.
Yes, yes. And for active partners, surround yourself with like-minded individuals so you get that mindset.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm part of investor clubs and Well Genius and Facebook groups and all that. So people's going to be intimidating a little bit if they are very successful, but they started somewhere. So you don't
Absolutely.
look at people that are so successful. Don't look at them and say, "I cannot be there." They were in our shoes years ago. So it's not like you can just turn the switch and be like this. Take your time, enjoy it. And yes, if you're driven and you invest the time, you're going to get there. You just need to make sure that you know what you're doing and you know what you want to do.
Absolutely. And the people that you think are intimidating, like I just find with this community is so giving, right? Like I put out a post, somebody approached me about arbitraging one of my units. And, I've heard people speak about it, and I just um, wanted to know a little bit more, from people that have done. I put out a post in a couple of groups, and like people just like private message me and like, sending me documents and agreements and,
Hmm.
hop on a Zoom call with me because that's what we do, right? Like we all
Yes,
started somewhere and we just want to help each other. Like we
of
just
course. And you know what? If someone asks for help and my mindset is, why would I help that person for free? What's in it for me? It's not the right thing. What about we help each other? I do phone calls all the time that I get no money value out of it. It's really important. Money value is not always there, but the value of the conversation is fantastic. So don't always think about, I need to put a dollar sign in my pocket because I'm talking to someone. Just share, give as much as you can. I think it's really important to give back to other people around us.
to give. Alfonso says to give. We didn't take anything away. We're just giving, right?
That's right. He
That's
says that.
right. Yes, and I I just love talking real estate investing. So whether it's, a brand new investor, if it's somebody that's struggling with something, like I just like to talk, period. So I'll talk to anybody for hours about,
You know, I'm 47, so I started a bachelor degree in the Royal Military College in Kingston at 38. Took
hmm
me 6 years part-time. Graduated, all good. I was coaching hockey, AAA hockey. I was still in the military. Now I graduated. I don't have time to coach anymore, and I'm not in the military anymore. I replaced these three aspects of my life, and now it's real estate investing in my business. So, and I love it. Coaching was my passion. Now it looks like the real estate investing in my business is becoming my passion, which is good. Just need to make sure to don't burn myself for working too much. That just is a challenge. I need to stay grounded, but yeah, so you need to find something you love to do.
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. And your training from being a coach, a high level hockey coach, and your military training, that all contributes to
Yes,
running your business, right? Like
and to
that's
the
all part of,
person I am today.
absolutely, that's part of your training. Absolutely.
Always trying to be a better version of myself every day.
Yes. Mindset.
Yes,
Mindset.
that I'm good at this.
Yes. I'm gonna check in with you about that.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. So that's great. So a lot of goals for 2025. You've announced them, put them out to the universe
Yep,
so people can hold you accountable.
they will.
And yes, they will. Absolutely, they will. That's amazing. So I guess if anybody's looking at in investing in Kingston, sounds like Andre is your guy, your one-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
Yes, that's amazing. And yeah, for people that just want to make money in real estate, to use it as an investment tool. You don't have to do all the training or the hands-on day-to-day things that working partners do.
You just find the person that can do it for you, and instead of for you, I prefer to say with you because it's it's together. But yeah, it's to surround yourself by people that can certainly help you out to elevate your game. And if you don't have the skills, you just go find people with the skills and go with them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm here in Windsor. If anybody's looking to invest in Windsor, I'm your gal. I've got lots going on down here too.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, Windsor's a wonderful market as well. I'm honestly not that familiar with Kingston, but
Maybe I should branch AD property management in Windsor.
hey, let's talk about that.
Stay tuned for more update. No,
Yeah, stay tuned for part two. That's right.
that's good.
Is it 2025 or 2026?
I don't know. We never know.
Yeah,
Always open for a good talk.
that's right. Me as well. Me as well. Okay, well, I think we're gonna wrap things up again. Thank you, Andre, for joining tonight and telling us about your business. Sounds wonderful.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate this.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, thank you everybody who's joined in, and we are here every Monday night at 6 p.m. EST. If you have an interest in being a guest, please shoot me a message. I'm always looking for interesting people to come on and share their story. So, anything you'd like to wrap up with, Andre?
I like what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. So if you want to be part of this, Kingston is a good market. Just reach out, AD Property Management, or myself on Facebook, André Dénommée. You can send me a friend request. I would be more than happy to be a new friend.
Very good. I'm going to try that one more time to practice my French. André Dénommé.
Yes,
How's
it's
that?
good. You got it. It's
It's
better than 95% of the of people.
well, it's I grew up in Ottawa and Quebec, right? I
Oh,
don't use it now, right?
okay. You
I have
should.
to I have to think about it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Cool.
well, thank you again, everybody, for joining tonight, and we'll see you all next week.